this guy, Davide Frattesi. He's the mainstay in teams. He's the one everybody else looks to. He sets an example. He's just a big presence, and he's capable of contributing at both ends. And what I love about him is his stamina and that willingness never to back off, never to give up. And I think you're going to see that emerge here.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Tonali. Barella providing an outlet on that flank. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. David Villa. Iniesta. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Decent hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
In with the challenge. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta. There he goes, motoring forward. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Italy finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Di Lorenzo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Can he get it through? Di Marco. He's got away. And he's had it nicked away. Out for a throw. Di Marco. Oh, sweet feet. Belletti. And it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. Tonali with the foul. Belletti. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Torres. He's gone for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
substitution on the field. Number 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Cambiasso. Fagioli. Di Marco. That's been cut out, well played. Adams. Guardiola. Looks to go up and over. Looking for the runner. It's a great ball. And he's taking no chances there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fratesi. Liverpool making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Fratesi. Fagioli. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Now it's Messi. Drilled in low. Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's really well manoeuvred. Fratesi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Barella.
2 added minutes
And
have been
Fagioli.
indicated.
Out to the left it goes. Di Marco. Now it's Barella. Looking here to chip it through. Fagioli is flagged offside. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Welcome to the field.
Liverpool lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. He's through here. David Villa. There's the hit! Di Marco. Fagioli. Cambiasso. And the pass is intercepted. David Villa, who does have an assist to his name, played right into his path. Roberto Carlos. Real chance! Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Still just a single goal between the sides. Retegui. White. Roberto Carlos. He's gone forward. David Villa. That has been slung wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cambiasso. And Bastoni.
The attendance for this match
So,
was
Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural
29,950.
instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, can he get onto this? Roberto Carlos. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Adams. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's Guardiola. And it's Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Guardiola. That's very neat. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Oh, strongly challenged there. Dink through. David Villa gets flagged offside. Beckham. Belletti. Stood up well to him there. Fagioli. Italy do have a chance to counter here. And that could set him on his way. Cambiasso has it out wide and in space. And it's hoisted clear. Looking for options for movement. Italy have got it back and they'll have another go. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 41, number 8, Iniesta. Coming on the field, number 20, Bellingham. Number 7, McAllister.
Guardiola.
Substitution.
Liverpool are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Some really good ball movement. He was under real pressure there. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can clear their lines. Belletti. And here's Beckham.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Opts for safety. Liverpool leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Messi is onto it in a flash. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they can counter here. That's a good ball out wide. Barella. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Italy have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Cambiasso, terrific header! Oh, taken with style! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. They made a classic move and
Italy,
met it perfectly.
After 89 minutes is number 9.
Liverpool are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show.
And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Adams. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So off we go then.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Lukumi and Munoz. James.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And he's there to clear it. Torres going full tilt down the left. Sanchez. Munoz. And Sanchez. And he's intervened well there. And he's picked it up out wide. Liverpool claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. White plays it short. Foot in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Hits one! And again! It's there! With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
El anotador, convertido en el minuto 14, número 11.
Colombia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's James Rodriguez. Munoz picks it up out wide. Up he goes! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Iniesta clips it so gently. And he's heaved it away. Stood up well to him there. Lerma. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. James Rodriguez. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lukumi. And Munoz. And it's James Rodriguez. And Sanchez. Now he's off and running. It's a pretty loose pass. Iniesta. And here's Torres.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of
Messi!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Mojica. Lerma. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's lost it. It's Iniesta! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lerma. Mojica. Munoz. Lerma. And Sanchez. Lukumi. Mojica. And it's James Rodriguez. For Lerma. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's in plenty of space here. Roberto Carlos. Lovely ball and a real shot at goal! Diaz.
Se agrega
Lerma.
un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Mojica. Diaz. Shifted it to the flank. And the first 45 minutes are up. Liverpool head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Cordoba. Played out to the right. James Rodriguez. Played out towards the right wing. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Belletti. And it's Messi. Messi. For Iniesta. David Villa. No luck with that dink over the top. James Rodriguez, and the counter is on. Cordoba. Oh, important interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cordoba. Iniesta. Now it's Torres.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Torres. Tries the cross. And he's taking no chances there. Cleared away. and reclaimed it in a trice. James Rodriguez.
La cantidad de espectadores
Es
de
Córdoba.
este partido
Diaz.
fue de
Could move up a gear here.
80.953.
White was in no mood for any of that. Sanchez. Munoz. And Sanchez. And Munoz. Lerma. And it's James Rodriguez. Munoz, who's set up one goal so far. Munoz, showing great feet there. Roberto Carlos pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. David Villa. Messi. It's Belletti.
Oh, great feet, that.
He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lukumi. Mojica. Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. Guardiola. Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Up for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Cambio en Colombia. Número 11.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Entran número 16. Número 15. Cambio.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Lukumi. Uribe is onto it in a flash. Guardiola. David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. Drilled in low. He can get that clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mojica. Now it's Diaz. In with the challenge. Referee has just said play on.
This is the time you need that pace.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Guardiola.
There they go, hunting again.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Here's the ball in. Sanchez can get it clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bellingham. And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Señoras y señores, beban con responsabilidad. Cualquier persona que parezca intoxicada o se comporte de manera inadecuada será expulsada. Muchas gracias.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a shooting chance! And he's there to belt it away. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, good, strong midfield running here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Plays it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Iniesta. Fernando Torres. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. Looking for the runner. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Roberto Carlos. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Stood up well to him there. Nicolucci. Still goalless. Venezia looking to pass their way through. And he's taking no chances there. Guardiola. And it's Messi. Messi. And that is expertly dealt with.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. David Villa. And the counter is on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi has it in a wide position. He is just caressing the ball. Early ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This now the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Adams. Guardiola. And Torres! David Villa! He scored! The breakthrough strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Hoisted in. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Belletti.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
To Guardiola. White. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? And it's a corner. And it's been taken short. Venezia are looking to go forward now. Zerbin. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. And Iniesta.
1 minute added time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, he's just misjudged that one. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Please drink responsibly.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Liverpool leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
That gets things going for the second half. Liverpool carrying a one-goal lead. Can he latch on to this? Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Messi. Belletti. And that could set him on his way. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And they can counter here. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nicolucci. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, no joy this time. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. White plays it short. Venezia have the chance to go the other way. That's played into space. Still just a single goal between the sides. Done delicately. White clears it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 41.
Liverpool can now introduce
Coming on
the first of their
field is
substitutes.
Number
Yeah, I think he's been
20,
told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
The attendance for this match
Venezia
was
showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and
Substitutions
they'll
taking
get clinical.
place.
Belletti. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cleared away. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Out to the left it goes. Nicolucci. Zerbin. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Iniesta. Coming on to replace him is number 18,
Adams.
Beckham.
Guardiola.
Substitution.
Liverpool will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's heaved it away. And that's another throw. So there's going to be another change here. Neymar to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Fernando Torres. Number 5, Pep Guardiola.
And it's Roberto
Coming
Carlos.
on the field, number
Roberto
21,
Carlos stood his
Neymar.
ground strongly.
Number 7, McAllister.
Neymar. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that should have been 2.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And the keeper beats it away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Liverpool still ahead by the game's only goal. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Bellingham powering forward here. Liverpool moments now away from seeing this one out. Just 5 minutes left.
Venezia need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Can he spark a counter here? That's a nicely weighted pass. impressive.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And that interception. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. He's got the shot away!
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
Oh, sweet feet.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's been picked out. Can he finish? And one more try! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Cleared away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Adams. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well read, nice interception. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Iniesta! It's in! How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Gol! Ha segnato al 16° minuto numero 8 Iniesta.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Great chance! He can get that clear. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. D'Ambrosio. Adams calmly anticipates. White. Half an hour played now. Keita. Now it's Keita. Has a look up and drives it forward.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Fernando Torres. Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Keita. There they go, hunting in packs. And here's Keita. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Keita. No, he's not getting past him there. It's gone out for a throw-in. Castrovili thinks one through, opts to play it back. Now the finish! Roberto Carlos, David Villa, and it's Messi. Messi takes control of it and he's on the... Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, what has happened here? Zeroli.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, he's found some space here. Messi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Liverpool go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Keita. It's Keita! Belletti. Liverpool do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Has a look and plays it forward. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Castrovili. Zeroli. Looking tidy in possession here. Guardiola.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
David Villa. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Keita. Liverpool are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He won't be happy with that one. D'Ambrosio. Now Zeroli. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Iniesta looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Keita. That is lovely. Foot in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Keita. Castrovilli. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. He's having a go! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Beckham. Belletti. And it's Beckham. He's had it taken off him.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 47, numero 17, numero 77. Lasciano il campo.
Bellingham.
Il numero 37, il numero 35, il numero 84. Attenzione, un cambio.
Castrovilli. Guardiola wins the duel this time. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi, good driving run. That's a fabulous ball. Oh, shooting chance! That's a decent clearance. Oh, well played.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Messi. And it's Iniesta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Liverpool are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Dink through. He's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Liverpool making another change here. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Fernando Torres.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. OK, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Good pressure, determined, intense. It's a quick one. Miretti. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's a key interception. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And he goes cross-field. Miretti.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Messi.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Guardiola. It's Belletti. And it's Guardiola. Roberto Carlos. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Zanoli.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Adams. Iniesta. Miretti. Now it's Malinovsky, closing in on goal. Oh, there's a probing ball. Could move up a gear here. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's found a way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's played forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. David Villa. Now it's Torres! There it is!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The goal scorer after 34 minutes is number 11, Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Zanoli.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And the shot! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Zanoli. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. He's gone direct here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Iniesta. David Villa. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. David Villa gets good distance on it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Miretti. Miretti! David Villa. And it's Iniesta.
That's good play from him.
To Messi. It's an early cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Fernando Torres, given the lift of his goal.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. They get a throw in. Now it's Malinovsky. Malinovsky. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Belletti. Guardiola. And it's Iniesta. Belletti.
The attendance for this match was
Just about up to the hour now.
28,599.
And it's Guardiola. Here's Roberto Carlos. White. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pinamonti. Chance here to counter. That is a great pick out. Big chance! Guardiola. And now the breakaway. It's Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. And it's Iniesta. Now White. And it's Belletti. Now it's Pinamonti.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He won't be happy with that one. Iniesta. Now it's Pinamonti. Zanoli. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Guardiola. And it's Messi. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Miretti. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 41. Number 8. Iniesta. Coming
He's
on
gone
the field,
direct.
Number 20.
That was
Bellingham.
travelling.
Number 18. Beckham. Substitution.
White. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Beckham. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Now it's Balotelli. Zanoli. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Now it's Malinovsky. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, sweet feet. Guardiola. Now it's Torres. He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Torres. And he's away. Great chance!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Substitution on the field. Number 5. Pep Guardiola. Coming on to replace him is number 7, McAllister. Substitution in
Right,
progress.
looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Miretti. Here's Junior Messias. Cornet. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Back into the middle. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, that's neat. Cornet. And he's gone backward here. This might spell danger. Shapes to shoot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Number 10.
And it didn't take him long. And that's it. Liverpool did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How would you summarise? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And we're underway. He has found the way through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Venezia make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Guardiola.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Header! Harmlessly behind. Guardiola. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Torres for Iniesta. Threads one in. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Shapes to shoot! Iniesta. And it's Fernando Torres. And Messi! It's a loose ball. Climbs up big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's found the way through. Driving. There's the shot! He's scored! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Ha segnato al 18° minuto, numero 10, Messi!
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Nicely aimed pass. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Zerbin. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He rises! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Iniesta. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he cuts out the supply, getting on for a third of the way through the game. Venezia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
White is always looking to play quality balls. David Villa. That is great chance! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Ha segnato al 34° minuto, numero 41.
Liverpool take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Nicolucci. Oh, played right into his path. Belletti. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Here's Roberto Carlos. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicolucci. Zerbin.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Fernando Torres. Can he spark a counter here? David Villa. That has been knocked clear.
L'uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
No foul, says the referee. Nicolucci. And there's the end of the first half. Liverpool come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Liverpool have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. Here we go again. Belletti. White. Played towards the other side. And it's Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nicolucci. Could move up a gear here. Gets his pass away. He's got the shot away! And he's really put himself on the line here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It'll be a throw-in. And he's certainly onside here. Chance!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here. Just eases him off the ball. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Roberto Carlos. David Villa. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Iniesta. Tries a shot! They've scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Gol! Ha segnato al 60° minuto, numero 11, Fernando Torres!
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Has a go! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's very neat. And that has been clubbed away. David Villa. Fernando Torres. Looking for the runner. Iniesta. And the finish! Has another go! It's a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! David Villa at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Guardiola. That has not gone well. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Guardiola. David Villa. He's picked his way through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Adams. It's Belletti. Now White. Adams. Beckham. It's a sweet ball that. Neatly clipped into space.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Guardiola. White. Belletti. Great run on the overlap here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
Numero 77. Lasciano il campo per il numero 80. Il numero 7. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
White. And Adams.
Il quarto uomo
Liverpool
indica 4
clearly now
minuti di
in
recupero.
lead preservation mode. Bellingham into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. David Villa! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Played out to the left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Big header! No, he can't turn it in. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. David Villa picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Per la loro sicurezza.